Hello everyone, welcome to today's Volkswagen Jumbo. Today's theme is Autumn Fortune. What will your emotional state, career development, and wealth pattern be like this fall? Below are today's 3 sets of option cards. The colors of today's cards are subtly beautiful. I tried to restore their original colors in post-production. The first one is slightly peacock blue. This relates to lies and concealments. The second one is a bit aurora green and biased red. Pure green and orange gradient color will be a bit deeper. The third one is rouge powder, very much like blush powder. Then meet with the blue today. All 3 sets of cards are very beautiful colors to choose. And there's a new thing I want to briefly mention at the end of today's video. There will be a little tarot instruction. It's kind of a mini knowledge share. You can stick around and watch it at the end. Choose the card set you feel most resonated with. Let it reveal your fortune in this autumn. First is the first group, the autumn fortune of this group. The autumn fortune is divided into 3 parts to see firstly the emotional status of this autumn, and then look at the career of this autumn.
Academic development.
Keep going.
Interviewing the
What does it look like? I see you give me...
This is the emotional state.
Speaking of emotional state, let me find someone else slightly. How to put it? This group has given you a lover card. What can it represent? In the past, when there was a heart-throbbing event, can the interaction between you be enhanced? I think it's a decent development object. Can you confirm the relationship in Akita? The Akita group is also quite easy to talk about others' confessions. Thinking about oneself. These seem to really make your heart move. Such a person, in fact, these are all. And then that person can actually carry the energy. In this autumn, your interpersonal relationships and your popularity will be pretty good. If you are willing to go out, you may find that it may be in your friends who actually care about you. Very good, as long as you are willing. Step into that circle. As long as you are willing to take that step, there are many people waiting for you there. Because of this lover's card, it has actually passed a number 5 card in front. If you've had some interaction or have gone through some things in the past, the number 5 card signifies that you can take a step further. You can advance. So this fall is quite equivalent to these kind of past people. If you are willing to take a step forward, there's potential for great development between you. This is like the lover's card, which I believe represents new love, new friendships, or even rekindling past relationships. Just return. Or if you take the bottom spectrum, you will meet. But what may be realized is the emotional state of this group. Following the career development of this group, actually I'm very scared because what I got is finally waiting for you. The above 3 words are friendly friends. If it's independent work or if it's something you finish on your own, it might be a good thing. But if you're seeking collaboration or hoping to work with others in this group,
There is some
so they are not allowed to touch it,
I'm going
which
to
may
help you
continue out
with
this
some
autumn.
iron sheets.
Theria guilds. Sis, if you're alone this autumn, you might have more time to do your own stuff. Maybe you won't have much time to hang out with the group, but I feel there will be a period. To be honest, this card also represents a day's time. Some people may leave the old group and go to the new group in this autumn, so it is also possible to use it to change jobs or promotions to find new work. Work, then leave this position, such information, and then take a look at this
About
group.
your wealth pattern.
Can't stay to express the annoyance of the health queen. It can actually explain this group is in the general direction. That is to ensure that King sharp value or whatever he does is quite decisive, but then maybe individual wealth has also accumulated to a certain extent. But this sphere may not feel like it's constantly growing for you personally, or although there are many. But this Akita will also have large expenditures, because looking at it as a whole, this Akita isn't really about accumulating wealth. Individuals may produce a lot. Perhaps it's about making lots of purchases or having many different projects and large expenditures, and there may be people who there are some not so good consumption habits, but fortunately, there are people around you to help you, especially this group if you are the caregiver. Rhinitis, oral tea, winter, autumn. Or it could be about making money from women-related industries. If you succeed in this, you will earn good money. These industries could be cosmetics, apparel, or any other sectors where women spend more. It's possible. Speaking personally, stay stable, because if the light is on here, you do have the ability to dry. But we can only say stay stable, because this autumn might indeed be busy, and it's easy to get some noble people to help you in this autumn. Can help your wealth pattern. But pay attention. It's really a mess. The output of personal consumption or some bad habits is given to this set of wealth patterns, and then give a card to look at what needs to be noticed today. The government proceeds slowly and steadily, like the arrival of autumn. You might want to do many things, but it's not as simple as it seems. Short-term can see big results, or short-term can give you an announcement. You can only say do it one step at a time. So this is a bit impatient. Well, for others, autumn is a time of harvest, but for those who are emotional, autumn is a time of accumulation. Keep accumulating well, because some fruits may only really have some harvests in winter. The above is the content given to the first group. I hope you can pay attention to the videos you like. You can like and follow. Leave a support. Next is the second group, about your emotional status, career development or academic development, and your wealth pattern in this autumn.
Let's take a look at the information of this group. First, the emotional status of this group, and then the development of career or studies.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's look at these contents. First, the emotional status. Emotions are like a party. What makes you feel like you can't hold on, or makes you feel tired? Some people in this group are lonely, perhaps waiting for love for many years, perhaps having experienced many love affairs, or having gone through many things. Some emotional stories, perhaps those that are not together. Of course, some may have waited for a long time, and each person has already waited very tired. In this life will not get married. There are such some states. And then there are people who are guarding a marital relationship. This program is controversial. It might upset a group of people. I feel rather tired in this state. Therefore, this autumn is set. Because after all, there are things still hanging in hand. So this autumn you will have small flowers. Then some of you may also hold such a person in your hands. But it's not necessarily the case that if all of a sudden everything stabilizes, you also can't be certain. This autumn still appears to be a process of tension and adjustment. Then let's add another card to supplement this. I rarely get stabbed in this position, from beginning to end. The two rankings are almost the same. There are some current situations, but when you hold it in your hand, you will also feel bored or affected by the state of being a person who knows the times. So this autumn, it's about how you remember this record in the process of admission. After all, there is a possibility of new internal demand. Some new patterns depend on whether you can grasp this time. But this autumn is just maintaining. Because this state actually looks very tired. If you can maintain and guarantee, as long as it doesn't make any major mistakes or cause any big problems, the construction work is done very well. So let's see what's next in this sports venture. Whether to play the card or not. Damn it, you dare to resist? If you get this card, some people may have set some goals before this autumn, or before watching this video, including some goals before autumn. And for this day off, you will still work hard for this matter. The result may not be available on this day off, but you will continue the past. And then some people might not like to go out in autumn, just let you stay in one place, or you can't. It's much less than the previous summer and autumn. Imprisonment. It's already started to imprison. So in terms of career and academic, this day off doesn't seem so aggressive. You have to run. Okay, you've all heard. Gambling is a solitary task, just like wielding the precious sword in the movie God of Gamblers 2. It's this group, in this autumn, if you need to cooperate with others or need help from others. Try to open up and give a strong energy. In this autumn, you want to close the door and do your own things. This is something to pay attention to. It's easy to stay with the majority, but it's also easy to not follow the pace of the majority. Then let's look at the pattern of wealth. If you are the queen, I guess I have to have this group. Actually, you can.
Thank you.
Because this fall you may want to buy something or you like something. There are a few for him to buy. In my heart, I only think that there has been a certain degree of accumulation around me. I can't say it's casual. Drinks playing canon are financial freedom. But to some extent this is achieved financial freedom. Just this might be easy to hold a ball. And also for a card, this kind of empty state. Lazy goods turkey high. This kind of quick money making and spending is easy. It's like giving money to the government in the fall. So this is also your job. It can easily make you have, oh, you're about to die. But this group is easy to consume quickly. So keeping a small habit of accounting can also be helpful.
Say it again.
This
Are you
pruning
undecided?
coaching is slowly pushed so
Dining?
fast. The complete set of 4 cities. The complete set of 4 reverse forts. The complete set of 4 reverse forts. This one is actually okay. This one is a positive suggestion, like encouraging you to mingle more with people. But if it's another state, we still need to ensure multiple people per picture, but the frequency and duration might decrease. This is because from this card, it seems like you don't like interacting with people or are too lazy to socialize. At least occasionally go first. Then also try to avoid being affected by irrelevant things. Keeping emotional stability is given to this time in this autumn. The above is the overall interpretation. If you find it helpful, you can like, follow, and leave support. Don't forget to share the mini tarot teaching at the end. Finally is the third group. What is your emotional status, career, academic development, and wealth pattern like this fall? Let's draw a card to see the emotions of this group, then promote the development of the industry. Let's also bring out this card. Your wealth pattern is secretly arranged in this autumn.
Let's talk about
This is definitely about the emotional states. Is it a good thing to put him here?
It looks like it's delicious.
Past emotions are short. It seems that there are a lot of us. But in this autumn, you might be able to get one. Maybe you have experienced a lot of people in the past. But maybe either the other party is not satisfied, or you are not satisfied. But in this autumn, among all the people you come into contact with, there will be someone who really stands out. And then it seems like you don't need to care about so many people. You just need to care about one person. So this fall, actually, the main direction is that the partners, bad romances, and villains around you will gradually harm you because it's about to slowly end. The fact that they casually walked away from you can be seen as good news. In this process of sifting through, a few lucky ones may find their golden nugget, a truly good picture. At the same time, there is also a part